Andy, I'm going to go first. Favorite clay court tournament outside of Roland Garros?
Well, outside of it wouldn't have been with Roland Garros. I would have liked. I liked Rome. I liked Rome. You know, when you take those tough defeats on clay, as I was prone to do, nothing a little margarita and some pasta can't fix. So I'm going to go with Rome.
He beat Davydenko and St. Paulton. I'm not letting you get away with that. That was a big title for you, Paul.
Gotta go with Rome, especially because of the dinners afterward, like Andy said.
Okay, all right. We've had a bit of a distraction today between the umpires, the players, and everything else. How sick are both of you guys? Paul, I'm coming to you first, of the umpires arguing with the players about line calls. Hawkeye on clay.
On a scale of 1 to 10? 16.
16?
Yeah, I'm a 16. I'm kind of over it.
You're over it?
Yeah, I'm over it.
Okay, Andy?
Yeah, I'm about a 0. I am here for it. I like it.
Right.
I never turn the channel
Right.
when Medvedev goes. And by the way, it needs to be said, like, throwing a fit when you're wrong is one thing. Throwing a fit when you're absolutely right is a forgivable offense. Maybe not that little you know, throwy Magoo that Medvedev did, but these umpires jumping out of the chair and like just pointing at things, like, it's just, I get it. See, Runa was wrong on this one. Medvedev was right.
Yeah, I'm with you, Andy. I'm sitting in that camp. I love a bit of entertainment. I like the friction. We are an entertainment business as well as a sport.
That's true. I mean, I tell you what, I got to tell you, me and Jace got into a little bit about the Runa thing.
Yep.
Jace didn't like it at all, and I was like, he's wrong, because the umpire pointed to the wrong mark and said both of the marks were out. Jason said at least point to the right mark. He said if they're both wrong, so what's the matter?
Yeah, I'm sitting in your camp now. This is great.
Jace, I got one right, Jace.
I can
you
go,
lose.
This is great sitting in this chair. I can go right or left whenever I make myself look good. This is brilliant. Right, Novak, what would he prefer? Would he prefer a major or a gold medal, Andy?
I don't know. I would just love for something good to finally happen to him on court. I guess gold. That's like the only thing he doesn't have. It's hard to pass up a major. I would assume. So I guess gold. But I mean, what the hell do we know, Petch?
Yep.
Well, you know, it's like, do you want $1 billion in diamonds or $1 billion in pearls?
Well, I have both of those, so I can't answer.
I'll see you're a bad person. I'm saying because he doesn't have it, I'm also going to go with the Olympics.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Billie Jean King Cup coming up. Do we like the 2 out of 3 format with the doubles being the deciding point, or do we like it as it was in the Davis Cup days with 3 out of 5? Don't talk to me about home and away. We all agree on that.
To me, it's about the format in general.
Yep.
If it's an extended format, 2 out of 3. If it's condensed, 3 out of 5.
Yeah, Andy?
I like the doubles showcase. But when I was playing, I knew the singles took the front end. I like the doubles always being relevant and not kind of having a 30-40% chance of being meaningless. I think as it goes along, this is one of the kind of few options that you get to showcase the doubles, so I think we should stick with it.
Okay, lovely stuff. Right, quickly, as a fan, who would you like to see? What would your dream lineup be in the final of Roland Garros this year for men and women? Andy?
I'm kind of loving this Sinner Alcaraz matchup that we have going. It'd be fun to see one of them go after Novak in the semis and then have kind of a passing of the torch. And on the women's side, I'm going to be an absolute homer. It would make my heart sing to see. It'd make my heart sing to see Jess Pegula and Coco in the final.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go with old school. I'm going Rafa Novak. Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm going Rafa Novak, and I'm going to go with Iga Swiatek and Coco Gauff.
Okay, I love those kind of picks. What's more likely to happen, do you think, with a couple of the fairwear tours that we know are happening this year? Will Murray make the quarters of Wimbledon, or would Rafa more likely make the final of Roland Garros? Mr. Anico?
I'm going with Rafa because I think that if Rafa's not in the draw, there's still a 50% chance he's going to get to the final of Roland Garros.
Whoa, that's a big
Based just
shout.
on past experience, what Rafa's done there.
Okay, Andy?
Yeah, I think we're talking about health, right? If Rafa is healthy and can sneak 2 tournaments in, he's got to be in the top 5 favorites at Roland Garros still. I know it sounds crazy to some, but I do believe that. We don't know Murray coming off his ankle injury, what it's going to be like. So that you're dealing with that before you're dealing with the actual format of it all. And he hasn't been in a quarterfinal for a long time. So I hope that happens for Andy. Love Andy, but I think I'd go with Rafa as well.
Okay.